Yo, what's going on guys, it's your boy Poison Okami here, me, myself and I back at it again with another video, and today's video is going to be a character guide for Hinata Hyuga. So I was actually going to do a guide for Rampaging Obito because I saw that you guys put a lot of votes into it, but I did realize that Mr. Air Force, also known as E_B, he has actually made a really good in-depth Rampaging Obito guide, and he pretty much went over everything that I was going to put in this video. I just didn't really see the point in me making the exact same video, just longer. So if you guys want to know anything about Rampaging Obito, be sure to go ahead and check out Mr. Air Force's version of the video and learn some Rampaging Obito there. He goes over like some very informative and in-depth stuff that I just can't really think of what else to do, so yeah, go check him out. Alrighty, so we're gonna look at Hinata Hyuga here, and she is another like fundamentally good character, and she's mainly good for her jutsu, and you're gonna see this, but I'm gonna go over everything and just tell you what she can and cannot do and what you can do with each thing, and basically walk through how I would play her in a match, basically. So let's get started. So her item set is basically defense down tags. She's got 2 of them, 3 kunai bags, so that's really good, and then she has defense uphill. So her item set is okay, is average. It's not great for like DPS or anything, other than the defense down tags. But other than that, like, she's got quite a defensive item tools, item set, which is which is cool. It's not too much of an issue or anything. But we're gonna look at her combos. So her combos have no infinites whatsoever. That's the full down combo, and then they have the full neutral combo here. Just no neutral no infinites or anything. I didn't do the full down combo because that would lead to the cutscene. I was trying to avoid that, and that's a up combo there as well. So as you can see, like, her combos, they're pretty bland, pretty basic. But one combo I always go for is the down combo every time with her. Just do that at the sweep of the leg at the very end. When you see the leg sweep, just jump, do a defense down tag, and extend it that way. Leader switch combo it or whatever. Go into your next character. And then it's continued like that. Obviously, Hinata's very good at continuing combos with jump chakra dashing as well, like this. You can do stuff like that as well, which I'll get into in like a little bit. But that's basically it for her combos. Obviously, you can then implement her jutsu as well. But there's a problem. If you do her jutsu too close, they begin to block after a while. They can block the jutsu. So one thing you can do is like this, and then continue with the next character like that. It's a nice little transition. Obviously, it's going to cost chakra, but yeah, so you can do one air palm and then quickly switch and then mash with the next character like that with the jutsu. So that's one way to go about her combos. Now her combos are really good on block as well, so if I get just a block like this, so again, full down combo, you can just chakra dash and switch into mash. So do it again, so mash, chakra dash, switch, mash. Sometimes they might push the opponent. She might push the opponent too far away. So you can do like the up combo. I think you can do on block as well, like so. And then do it like that. So these are some good guard breaks. And also Hinata can gel on her own, but it's very strict basically. The gel that you have to do, you have to make sure you do a short hop for it to work. Otherwise it doesn't work as well. But I'll demonstrate that now. So you can do like her full down combo, and then do jump hit like that. But if you do it too high like that, that's too long. So you want to make sure that you're doing it nice and low on the ground. That's a bad one. That's a better one. Basically, you can tell because your opponent won't be able to counter or anything, basically. That's a really good one. And then you can open them up for whatever type of combo that you want to do. Like so. So that is pretty much it for like her guard breaking combos and stuff like that. And obviously you can like do stuff like this on block. But they might be able to jump out of that because as she's like leaning back to throw the jutsu, they might be able to like lean out of that or whatever. She doesn't have a lot of block stun, but that's why they've also made her really quick. Because even though her block stuns are short, she can be basically just have very fast animations on block as well. Okay, so let's go to the next part. Let's have a look at her grab. So her grab is pretty good. It's not bad. So regularly without a support gauge, it does this. From this, you can actually ninja move in the air as well, like so. And you can approach your opponent that way. Make sure you can close in the distance from them as well. And then if your support gauge is on, like so, you can then force a strike back. And then from there, you can do whatever combo you require. Do some cool shit like that. But yes, so with her grab, it's best used obviously when they have when you have support gauge and you have strike back active. Having a strike back with Hinata is always beneficial. I mean, in my opinion, having a strike back with every team is really beneficial. But yeah, make sure that you have a good strike back active to do that with as well. Just so you can get the knockback, and then you can continue to air combo just like Naruto or Tao Beast Bomb Naruto. Hinata is very good at being able to convert off of it, so you can even ninja dash and then go into Jutsu like so, then go into an air combo. You can kind of mix it up however you want, just to save resources and stuff. I think it's a little easier just to I don't know why I did a guard break. I think it's easier to do the grab, get the strike back, and then go into air combo like so. And then yeah, sadly from our air combo there's no like reset techniques or anything, so like, you know, can't do anything like that. I've even tried doing the back dashing. You know, there isn't any great way to do it really, no like definitive way to do that with Hinata. So yeah, just with the air combo, it's best doing it, you know, fully as it is. But in terms of her combo segment and everything and her grabs, that's pretty much about it. So we'll take a look at her tilt. So Hinata's tilt is actually been nerfed slightly over the years, because the reason why I say that is because in the old games, she'd be able to do this and go straight into the combo, even when she's not hitting anybody. But no matter how much I hit circle, she doesn't go into her combo anymore. So they made it so that you actually have to hit the tilt for it to go into combo, like so. Her tilt actually has two segments. The first segment is this part, and then the second segment is she actually hits them in the stomach, like so. So she does 1, 2, like so. That's the two parts of her tilt. But obviously when you hit it on, you know, you hit it on someone. Oh, I don't want to do that actually. But when you hit it on someone like this, you just want to keep mashing circle and then go into your combo and, you know, do your big damage. That's basically what you want to do. But yeah, with her tilt, there's no like definitive way to land it. Like if I had to, you know, rate her tilt compared to other tilts, it's not very good, because you got to try and find like the place to do it. On block, it doesn't do very well. It creates space for the opponent, so the opponent can escape or punish you really easily with a chakra dash. So as someone who throws out tilts a lot, I wouldn't recommend throwing out tilts with Hinata, because her tilt is not good to be thrown out with. But you know, ways to implement it is, you know, leader switch combo like that. So if you get a leader switch combo and you're looking for extra damage, you can do it there like so. Just get that like that extra, like, I don't know, 3% damage in or whatever. Her tilt actually doesn't do a lot of damage either. Like if you actually like pay attention to the damage, like it's very little. Even though she was guard broken, even if she wasn't guard broken, the damage would still be little. So yeah, just bear that in mind when you're looking to do her tilt. Okay, so let's take a look at her Jutsu as well. So her Jutsu, so she has two Jutsus. The Jutsu I currently have on her is the Air Palms. In my opinion, it's probably her best Jutsu. It's good for creating stun, so you can walk up and, you know, do whatever you want and start your combos. You know, she can do them grounded, or she can do them in the air, like so. Does 3 bursts altogether. It takes, I think, 1 lot of chakra, and then everything you do after that doesn't take any chakra. Unlike Shisui, where he takes a little bit of chakra when he does 1 Halo Flame, but the others take chakra at a time. Now hers is like 1 massive installment of chakra, and if you switch, she does them automatically. But when you're playing as her, you can slow them down like so, or you can just do the 1. The stun, they've actually been nerfed. Like, it used to do a lot more stun when the game first came out, but they nerfed the stun type just so Hinata wouldn't be as powerful, which is understandable. She had a very high pick rate when the game first came out, but she can also charge her Jutsu as well into the Air Lion Palm, which is good for forcing strike back. But not only that, but on block is a pretty good tool as well. You know, just do stuff like that. But it does also create invincibility frames as well, so when approaching on block, just be careful of that. Very similar to Hashirama and Madara, as you can see, creates invincibility frames, so you have to time your pressure correctly. What I would do in that situation, as like an answer to that, is one thing I would definitely do is I do it, but then I just throw shuriken and just tease and just like jump around and just see if they will try to like punish me or whatever, or, you know, if they try to get reckless and drop their guard and attack. Basically make it like a mind game thing, basically. But yeah, one way to implement her jutsus, I mean there's many ways to implement her jutsus, is you can do it obviously in her down combo. But like I said earlier, make sure you mash as soon as she does the first one, because after the first one she does mess up the other ones. So you can do that out of her combo. You can do it in her air combo as well, because obviously she can do it in the air. like so, which is really good. But you got to be careful with the stun because they do block straight as soon as the stun ends. It's not like a manipulating stun or whatever. So what you want to do is do something like this. Oh, make sure you actually have enough chakra as well. There we go. So you can do an air combo like this. And you can just basically chakra dash, but make sure to do a jump chakra dash, don't do a ground one. I don't know why my jump chakra dash didn't register. Do it like that. And then you can start your juggle combo. Like so. Also, I should mention as well, and in this very quick part, when you are doing a juggle combo with Hinata, make sure that you are doing it like up to there. So make sure you do 3 circle hits. Any more than 3 circle hits, and you will lose the juggle. So 1, 2, 3, jump chakra dash, 1, 2, 3, jump chakra dash, 1, 2, 3, jump chakra dash, like so. So make sure that you do that with Hinata. Any more than 3 hits, and she will lose the opponent entirely. So just bear that in mind. But yeah, in terms of her jutsu, in the neutral game, it's just good just to throw it out in the air like that and just approach with it. Like make sure to pressure blocks with it, and then just do whatever guard pressure techniques you have with your other characters as well. And then yeah, just do whatever. Again, you know, just like switch check it, switch check and run alongside of it. She's got a very good approaching jutsu to switch check and to run alongside like so. So yeah, make sure to do that. Although her jutsu does actually have one major issue. So the priority of her jutsu is pretty much non-existent compared to other jutsus. Fireballs and most other projectile jutsus actually beats Hinata's air palms, which is why people usually resort to Shisui as a better pick for that type of pressure. But I will demonstrate this to you now if I can turn on the opponent and get them to use ninjutsu. So as you can see right there, I tried doing it against his jutsu, but he just won the situation and made me force a sub. So that was like the main issue of that one. See, as you can see, it just doesn't work. I think if you charge your jutsu, it might have a higher chance of it working though. So we can try seeing how the charge jutsu works against it, but then you have to try and preemptively have it charged by the time you know they throw out their jutsu. Okay, so her charge jutsu can actually defeat other jutsus because it has the same priority, but her regular jutsu, like this one, as you can see, has no effect against regular jutsu. So if you ever see your opponent is throwing out a shit ton of jutsus, like fireball jutsus and just regular jutsus, make sure to not throw out Hinata's regular air palms because she will get beaten and you will get made to force a sub or to, you know, get hit. So just be wary of that as well. But in terms of jutsu, that's pretty much it. It's very good just for using for defensively. Like you can just, you know, use it in the air or use it in the ground and use it to create space. Or you can actually use it to approach and to pressure. So, you know, with the jutsu, you can just switch check it like so, run alongside of it, and then, you know, just approach your opponent with it. You do it however you want. A very good neutral gameplay. Probably one of Hinata's strongest assets for her. And then nextly for Jutsu, she has the protective 8 trigram 64 palms. Fun fact of this, it actually can be cancelled with the block button. So you can cancel it wherever you want, but it costs a lot of chakra overall. So just be careful about that. But yeah, you can actually use it in combos, so you can do her down combo. And then continue the combo again. But again, this costs a lot of chakra. So it probably isn't quite worth it for the amount of damage that's just done there. It might not actually be worth it to do that. And also, if you try to do her jutsu, and you try to go into the next character, it's going to force the strike back regardless because there's so many hits in the jutsu, it just overrides whatever hits you're doing and they stay stuck in the jutsu and you're not able to carry them out of it. So one thing to bear in mind is that if you are going to do Hinata's jutsu, you want to do like, I don't know, down combo, get extra damage, and then get a strike back. Maybe go into like an Oma jutsu or something. You know, you can do something like that. But yeah, with the protective 8 trigrams, just be careful if you're trying to switch and, you know, do fancy stuff. You can obviously continue another combo with it, which is great, but other than that, like, yeah, you just gotta be careful with it. Another good thing about it is it does protect you from all jutsu. Not every jutsu, it doesn't protect you from like Rinnegan jutsu, so we're talking about jutsu like Truth-Seeking Scorch or whatever from Jubito. Inferno Fireball will go right through it as well. Just anything jutsu like that, but any regular projectile jutsus like fireballs, you know, Rasengans, Shidoris, or whatever, they will get blocked from the protective 8 trigrams. It's called protective 8 trigrams for a reason. It's because it is a defensive jutsu. But yeah, sometimes I like to use it aggressively just by doing this, you know, just doing stuff like that, forcing a chakra dash, and yeah, just doing stuff like that. Also making them land in it like as well, like this. Very good stuff and very good for creating distance as well. Hinata's really good for it. And the fact that she can cancel it as well is very helpful, but it costs a lot of chakra, so bear that in mind. Okay, so with Hinata's Awakening, her moveset is exactly the same. So as you can see, her combos are all the same. So if I do a down combo, the neutral, and her up combo, all exactly the same. But if you look at the opponent's chakra bar, she does drain the opponent's chakra little by little, draining it quite a lot. So if your opponent is in a situation where they got 5 or 10% chakra left, having a full combo by Hinata is going to be very detrimental to them. Not only that, but she has her Awakening action. So her Awakening actions is a Lion Fist. Now what you can do with this is that even though you see it takes a bit of the gauge, you can actually keep spamming it until the gauge completely runs dry, like so. And you can do that with both lions. Chakra dash after one of them because it's an Awakening action, and you can chakra dash after them. Do this. Theoretically, you can actually just do a never-ending infinite with this until their subs come back. So you do the down combo into the Awakening action and just keep doing it. Because the time it takes for her to do the full combo, the next lion comes back. So you can just keep doing this over and over again until they get their subs. Which is pretty cool. But yeah, like with the lions, they're pretty much exactly just like how you'd use her regular jutsu. So they just provide more stun, basically. So, you know, you can do stuff like that. They provide a lot of stun, actually, so you can, you know, go into your next character or whatever, get defense talent tag in there, and then have fun with it. But yeah, I see Hinata overall as a very supportive character. She's good at providing stun and providing guard pressure to pin down and lock down your opponent for your other characters to then rush in and do damage. But Hinata on her own can be pretty good as well. But yeah, like I said, her moveset is exactly the same, really, like nothing else is different. But yeah, in her Awakening, you might as well just use her Awakening action as well. Like so. And then just do stuff like that as a way to approach. This one's good because it actually manipulates them when they land on the ground, so you can actually get a free ground combo if you manage to land the dragons in the air. Like so. And then you can do a nice little reset like that. And then go into the combo. So it is never-ending combos as long as you're timing everything right and placing everything correctly with Hinata. But make sure that you actually have chakra in between just in case you need it. And yeah, make sure that you're using her, her Awakening actions very carefully as well. You don't really need to use the jutsu, like I said. Like, you know, the damage is good. And that's also one thing to consider. The damage of these lions aren't big, as you can see. You know, it's very small damage. It's like IC1 damage every time. So you can use that to like trick out your opponent and try and force them to sub it, because people don't like getting hit by stuff like that. You know, don't forget you can chakra dash out of it even in the air. So do that. Chakra dash out of it, go into combo. Make sure with her Awakening is really good for conversion and linking your attacks, basically. That's what it's really good for. So you can do stuff like this. But this is like the main strength of her Awakening. You know, that is what her Awakening is good for. So yeah, that's pretty much about it. But other than that, I can't really think of much else in her Awakening that she's got very special. You know, it's mainly just, you know, the lions there, the twin lions. Like I said, guys, Hinata is a very basic character in this game. She hasn't got a lot overpowered stuff. Her Awakening is very bland. It's just the main thing that's good is that this is her good parts about her. Makes her a very good supporting character, and then when she does land combos, they're very quick and concise. You're able just to convert easily and very nicely. You can even do stuff like this. So if as long as you've got great fundamentals and you know, like, you know, leader switching tech, like switch tech jutsu, switch tech combos, then you'll be able to get on very well with Hinata. But that is pretty much everything with Hinata Hyuga in this guide that I can think of. If you feel there's anything that I may have left out or anything like that, then please be sure to comment it down below. I'll be happy to hear anything and everything that you guys have to say about it. But yeah, other than that, that's pretty much it for Hinata Hyuga. That is her in a nutshell. But like I said, any questions, please be sure to ask down in the comments below. As always, it's been your boy Poison Okami. Matane.